gung-ho natured gamecasts out here at the Springs in Red Dead Redemption 2. Got some other cow pokes out here trying to get up on my winnings. See him out there. I don't think... Oh, it might actually be some bounty hunters, so we're going to try and remember what all the buttons are real quick. Go and take these fools out before I capture my winnings. Spoilers ahead, motherfuckers. If you're not down for some spoilers, get the fuck out of here. Meantime, I'm going to spoil these boys rotten eggs on top of their shoulders. And your friend, too. And your horse. That's what I think of you, because that's what you are. A pile of horse meat. Or you want me to take this off track? I don't need to use Deadeye to kill your ass. I'm just going to get excellent kill shots. Maybe get your horse, too, because that's a real nice stag you got there. Come here, boy. Come on. Get up out of that hot springs. Look at the water. Look at the water effects. This game is nothing if not completely gorgeous. And this is a regular PlayStation. Come on, get up out of there. Calm down. Calm down. I want you in your hairy-legged ass. I don't usually say that about women. I got a nice Mustang out of the deal. Oh, you don't have hairy legs. It was your friend. No, you do have hairy legs. Look at them. Look at them hairy legs. You know, most women are taught to shave their legs from bottom up. And that's extremely painful. Not recommended. Not. It's extremely painful if you don't go down first and then shave the remnants by going up. But beauty is pain, they teach their daughters. I've taught 45-year-old women how to shave their legs, and they've forever thanked me. Because that's just not the appropriate way to shave your legs. It's extremely painful, and there's no need for it. I don't shave against the grain. I shave down, and then against the grain, and I have this nice silky skin. And I put Carmex on it if I find myself with any aberrations or ingrowns, and they're gone the next day because it makes the skin porous. Oh, there's your skin lesson, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know that about shaving in this time, in this place. But I could have saved you a lot of grief, ladies and gentlemen. And there's no reason to put alcohol on your face. There's really no reason. It's just bad for your skin. Dries you out like a poor white wine. So here we are up at the hot springs. And look at all this. Look at all these hot springs. There's 3 of them, actually. And then you have these mark stones. These hiker trail marking stones. You see them in Hawaii or where there's hiking trails and they just stack rocks on top of each other. But this one in particular, looks like a very deformed penis. Like a large mushroom. And I don't even know if you need to collect the maps from these boys, but if you get close enough to this son of a bitch, it says search. If you lift back the foreskin, well, you might just find yourself a nice gold bar to get yourself started. What do we got here? What do we have here? A 40-pound gold bar, Jack Hall gang treasure. Look at that info. I am holding for info. Oh, hold this for info. Yeah. Oh, well, goddamn it. Having reached inside what looks to be a crudely made penis at Kotora Springs, you discover the final Jack Hall gang treasure map. Well, there's your spoiler, rotten eggs. There's your motherfucking spoiler. Use the map to search for treasure. I explored 4 unlocked treasures. Great. There was one also where you had to take a bounty on a guy that was running from a homestead on his horse. Well, I lassoed that son of a bitch, drug him off his horse, and then took him through some tightly wrapped forest around a dilapidated cabin. And I broke his goddamn neck dragging him through these trees. Well, he certainly had a treasure map on his body, but I happened to find a very crazy instance of some kind of Kool-Aid drinking cult. Back, dog. Out of goddamn bullets. Oh, well, that's not good. And she seems to have fed Kool-Aid to all her subordinates, and there was like 6 or 7 dead people around her dead ass in the middle of this awful cabin where I found gold. Always instances where you can find awesome gold or bags of jewelry. This was awful. I had a 2-shot shotgun right there. I found my goddamn gold though. Save points are quite generous. Love it completely. You don't have to go back to town and trek back all the way to where you were. However, when your horse dies, you're fucked. Oh man, you're screwed. You have to go so far to be able to find your saddle with all your equipment. I can't talk. Equipment on it. But yeah, this, when you die, you're just a couple hundred yards, if that, from where you actually perished. Started into this, I had some bounty hunters on me and some wolves following closely in suit from hearing all the ruckus. And I did not survive that one. The wolves can be quite a bitch, coming from different directions, and you can't exactly fight them off when they start ripping out your jugular. But yeah, we came up here early in the game. I took a train ride and I started scouting out all these areas where you could potentially fast travel later, and fast travel to this Indian village a little bit north of here. Track south a little bit and boom, gold nuggets in this mushroom-shaped guide stone collection over here. A little bit of money will help you get some supplies or a nicer horse, but quite honestly, I'm never going to spend any money on a nicer horse or weapons, because they will come to you naturally when you're robbing houses and shit. It's excellent. In this hole, your balls drop a little further when it's warm out, and they're tighter up when it's cold. That's some bullshit. I'm not trying to come up here with some millimeter measuring stick and check out my horse's junk, tell you the truth. But that's what they say is a possibility here. That's what they say is a fine-tuned detail. Who the hell is looking at the horse's nuts? I don't know, not me. Your guns do degrade, whether it's the rain or running into puddles, falling into mud, going through the river. But a quick oiling and a wipe down will fix that in a heartbeat. But things like this you need to notice for. Little things that the programmers put in here. Like guide stones. Little piles of rocks. This is the one that had the Jack Hall gang right there. Make sure to make a note of that. I don't even think you need to find the maps. I still can't speak right now. You don't need to find the maps to be able to come and get this gold if you just explore and pump it for all it's worth on these little maps and these little clever features. But yeah, if you jump up on that and jump down into that, you will die. You will fall about 10 feet and you will die. So if you feel like seeing that animation, go for it. It's not that amusing. It's not that amusing at all. Your horse can go in here and swim through it. And Bob's your uncle. Just a little bit south of here is a railroad track. And I gotta say, this was a fun one, because I didn't see anything that was telltale about some kind of hidden treasure, except for a very slight slice of yellowish orange metal in the distance down there. There it is right there. That's it. That's all you see. Just that little slice of metal right there in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. You can't see much of it from the track up here, but you go down there, there's 2 steam engines and a whole bunch of cars that have been wrecked. I don't know how they wrecked twice without putting some kind of warning sign or giving caution to the conductors on this portion of the map. But they did. They crashed 2 steam trunks down there. 2 steam engines. And I found a nice bag of gold. A bag of jewels, if you will. The Indian village, not too happy to see any white man coming through there, so if you stay too long, they will shoot you with whatever primitive devices they have. And that's where we're at. First thing you need to do is upgrade your camp as soon as you get one. Get that map action by upgrading Dutch's camp and being able to buy the map. So make sure you do those things right away. You save yourself some time. But quite honestly, traversing from one place to another, so many strange and wonderful things will happen. Now, to talk about the other videos that are coming out about this. Yeah, we got complete playthroughs with people talking about some complete nonsense. There is a possibility of ghosts, ghost trains, vampires, I've heard, some psycho shit about UFOs and stuff. 2 instances I've seen of videos on that. Didn't watch the videos. I want to come across that shit myself. Hopefully I'll be able to bump into it naturally. but a completely beautifully realized world out here, where you can track ducks and fish and upgrade your compendium of animals. I think those little spots in the water that you see are fish that are fishable. Haven't been fishing yet. I was fishing in real life for many years of my life for sustenance and life. And yeah, not a great thing to do when you're doing it digitally or really. It's terrible. It's exciting for a few seconds while you haul a fish in, and then, yeah, boring all over again. And it doesn't even taste that well. Eating them raw with soy sauce is probably the best, but who goes camping with soy sauce? Just a waste. It's a complete waste of my resources and my time. When I'm playing video games, I'm not going to fish. I'm going to be gung-ho, and I'm going to find other more interesting things to do, like hunt down UFOs or werewolves or vampires. If there's any supernatural shit in this, I will be very impressed. Very impressed. If I can find an urban, modern gun from GTA 5, that is going to be awesome, because GTA 5 is finding guns from this game, in its game. And it would only be natural for you to assume that if there's UFOs, there's other, more urban technologies in this little world they've created. So let's do stuff. Let's find things. But yeah, I do have a small bounty on my head, and this little red portion hops up on your radar. And then you realize you might be completely fucked if you are outnumbered and low on ammo. My dead eye is okay right now, but a quick shoot to my Jolly Jacks chewing tobacco, and I will pump my dead eye to the max with little to no regenerative capabilities. We'll go and find out what kind of ammo these guys have. Getting off your horse, gotta say, a better way to battle these bastards. Your horse will be causing serious disorientation. Getting up close and pressing the circle button, you can down these fools pretty quick, but like I said, it's tough. It's tough when you're on your horse, and it's tough when you're outnumbered and low on ammunition. So you gotta take this kind of seriously, which can be fun and dissuading at times. Because if you were ever to get into a gunfight, the greatest thrill of your life is to be shot at with no result. Damn, does that get your adrenaline pumping. However, when you're out here and you gotta deal with this shit, and it's more realistic, you're probably gonna die. Probably gonna die. And then when you come back, you're not gonna find the same camp, so it doesn't pander to you like that. You can't just keep trying a scene where there's bounty hunters at a camp repeatedly. You actually have to continue going and run into another one, because they will not be there. And this, so it goes the same for bandit camps or homesteads that are highly populated. It'll be different every time after death. But that's half the fun, because when you come to a homestead, you're like, what's this all about? Small town down there, little hermit up in a corner here, what's he going on? I'm back in Valentine already. The only bums you'll run into are guys with patched together tents telling you to get the hell out of here because I got a rusty pistol. I kill him and rob him anyway. Because you are a bandit, after all. Like, how good can you be as a bandit? Like, how high can your honorability be? Maybe amongst your friends you're highly honorable because you only rob people that are worthy of robbing. I'm not going to go and steal anything from this chick, for example. It's just a woman. It's just a woman washing some clothes. An outhouse, you always look in the outhouses. The fact there's first-person view in here is excellent. The fact that she probably dug 6 or 7 feet down or hired someone to do so and it's full is terrible, because now you're going to have to bury this motherfucker and reposition it. Because there was no septic pumps in this time. You just had to cover the hole and move the outhouse after digging another hole. So that one's full, lady. Get to it, and maybe next time have it further from your well so you don't spoil the groundwater. What an asshole. So much for realism. That shit should have been another 30 feet out in the opposite direction. So much to say about this game. I'm trying to keep what I do say interesting, but so much to say, so much going on. Spider-Man was a complete travesty, complete horseshit. Please check out my video of that. I was so excited while I started playing that, and then it just started to reveal its true colors and realize it was Marvel taking a dump on its fans. It was awful. The polygon detection, the glitches everywhere. You can run right through the NPCs. They would high-five you or take a photo, but you could shoot your web slinger right through them. Bad guys were dumb, even in the hardest difficulty setting. And the hardest difficulty setting was just making them near impossible to beat because their health was so high. It was a fake difficulty setting. But look how lived in and wild, free this world is. It's wonderful. Wonderful. I think it'll say something about if there's a wanted poster in the sheriff's office. But you do have easy access to all of the... excuse me, yeah, that was the wrong button. All of your needs by going into your storyline, I think. Nope, that's not it. The progress? What is it? Where is it that you can go and find all the crap you need to do? Challenges. 3 of 90. That's how early I am on this. No bandit or explorer challenges, gambler. Yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to do here. It's easy to get distracted with this shit. So easy. The compendium is getting pretty rich. Lots of different animals I've explored already. Just whip out your spectacles. See, that happened to me once. Got thrown out the window. Yeah, whip out your spectacles and you'd be able to find yourself a nice selection of animals by zooming in as they're flying away. Please go have another drink. I will happily loot this individual for you. Don't even have to beat the ass of this guy. Things happen without you needing. A crime was reported. I took his gun oil. Who's reporting this crime? I can threaten somebody if I figure out who the hell is reporting crimes. Maybe it's the sheriff. Look, I just took his gun oil. I'm just leaving. Getting lost. Okay, so it says wanted moving along, and they know exactly who I am. I didn't cover my face. But I figured robbing a guy that's been properly knocked the fuck out would be okay. Don't you deserve to get robbed if you lose a bar fight? So they're investigating. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a wanted level for that. I have a small one as it is, but we're just going to vacate the premises. See what happens. Meantime, hopping on trains is really fun if you can get a high advantage or jump from your horse. Killing everybody on it is necessary if you don't want a wanted level for that. And quickly pulling up our map, we can find nearby objectives. Like this, for example. What is this? Cornwall Oil Wagon. This is going to be a fun one because we're going to take this and stop a train. And actually, now that I'm looking, there's an oil wagon back in this town, but I'm wanted there, so like the sheriff said, if you don't vacate the premises fast enough, he will shoot you. Oh, it's so easy to get hung up in these menus too. So here we go. Going to Cornwall Oil Refinery to steal a wagon, put it on the train tracks, set it on fire so the train will be forced to stop, and we can gladly rob that thing with the guy from the last game, which was a post-quill for this prequel, if you will. Here we go. Where's this son of a bitch? Try to take this place down. Didn't work out too hot. There's so many dudes crawling all over this place. So you kind of got to be careful. All of them heavily armed. Itchy trigger fingers. Looking for nothing but a gunfight. There it is. That's what I need to steal. And like I said, lots of mofos. They will be hiding very conveniently. Inconveniently for you if you'd like to steal it. But I've never hopped over the fence to try and knock a guy out, so we're going to do that now. Knock your ass out. There you go. Get some nice juicy blood off of him. Who's shooting at me? Oh, guy in the second story. Doesn't matter. We got 2 guys at the door. Still doesn't matter. I think I can make it out of here without them tearing my hide up. Sure enough. Now we got a new X on the radar, that little yellow dot down there. Here we go. Well, easy enough. They may follow me. They may not. Should have put a mask on. The number one thing I'm forgetting to do is put a mask on my face when I steal shit or rob people. So please mark and remember, wear something on your face, and it's as easy as that. Boom, masked. Could have done that so easy. This is the first time running some buffalo. Oh, this is amazing. Smaller herd than I'm used to. They used to travel in the hundreds, not the dozens or half dozens. That's pretty neat. Take some of you later and make myself a nice satchel. Meantime, gonna go rob a stagecoach. No, a train. Rob a train with my fiery oil. I'm gonna leave on the tracks. A little tip for the lack of noise on your controller is use the middle of your thumb to press the button ever so slightly to continue the ushering of the horses, if you will. But very fun game. You can get so lost by doing nothing, just wandering around. You'll come across some very interesting things. Like I said, still looking for vampires, serial killers. This little yellow splotch over here. You know what, horses? Take a little break. And like I said, random occurrences, little yellow splotches on your radar will reveal something quite nice. Probably some gold or some ammunition. I need both constantly. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This house might have burned down, but maybe no one investigated the basement. The earthen floor of the fruit cellar. Ah, plaid. My enemy. Now you gotta get real close before you see something interactable. So it totally makes you search every nook and cranny. Otherwise it'll be quite obvious, like a drawer or something. Search drawer, search nightstand. Find whatever this is, you take it, it's yours. Clover scented something or other. Search drawer under the gloves. What do we got here? Premium cigarettes. I have a lot of those. We have an armoire here. Search wardrobe. Valerian root. Good for the gums. I haven't gotten into a lot of the crafting here. It's kind of tedious. But we do have a cigarette card. You collect those and you mail them off to somebody and they pay you good money for them. Put away. We have an arrow of matchsticks pointing at something. Those little hints will be very obscure. Please take note. If something looks odd or out of place, like a floorboard that's not the same color as the rest, it could be a hidden stash. So, if you're telling me this way, nothing's jumping out at me just yet. But every inch is worth inspecting. There you go, hidden stash. I didn't even see a stone that looked out of place, but he noticed it. And now I've got some more dough, 50 bucks. That's worth selling a nice bag of jewelry. I don't want that can of vegetables, so now we're out. And there you go. That was a nice little yellow splotch on your radar, just giving you a hint that there was something there worth taking a look at. Back to the mission. Thank you for chilling, horsies. Still a yellow splotch. I don't know. I don't care. I got plenty from that place. Can't see shit. Change the view. Whoa. Back up. Back up. And that is R1. If you'd like to reverse. Once you're back in the open, get the hell out that view, because that can be very disoriented and you won't see where things are coming from. Now I'm confused all over again, because that little X on my radar wasn't exactly where I needed to be going. That was a suggestion to where to find something. Okay, so this is going to be a little confusing sometimes. That wasn't where I needed to go. Maybe I was supposed to leave it by the abandoned shack. No, this is still telling me there's a mission. Maps can be confusing. The different things that happen when you're using your map. A little awkward. That's my destination with this thing? Okay. Perhaps I did need to leave it at this destination after stealing it. That was the only thing that popped onto my map, so I'm just gonna pop off. Let's pop off. I don't even know how far I am from the train tracks. Now that I'm off, let's take another look at the map. Cornwall oil wagon. Yeah, yeah. I have a third map for the Jack Gangwall. Okay, great. What is that about? This is a new one. A three-peak mountain. It's the base of a tree. Looks like a coniferous tree. Okay. No additional hints. Usually it'll tell you what's happening with that. And it'll be near where you found it. So that's probably back up by the springs or not far from it. Meantime, completely lost on where to go next. And if that's where he wanted me to plant this, what the hell is happening? Get the hell in your satchel and stop looking at that goddamn shit. I'm so not in that same area where the three peaks are. So let's reopen the map. Find what else I got in here. Provisions, tonic ingredients, materials kit, valuables, documents. Ah, so easy to get lost. Where are my mission objectives? House. My horse is out of range. Again, with this fucking shit. Gotta say that there's a problem with the map system. Even the little comments that appear in the top corner, you're given brief descriptions of what to do. Kind of left up to your own devices after that. And they don't make much of a notice. No binging noises or anything. Will you fucking move? You goddamn jackasses. Not going that far uphill. Yeah, in GTA 5 it'd be like boing, and there'd be something for you to read and take note of. But not here. It kind of leaves it more open for interpretation. If you bitches don't start moving, I'm gonna shoot you both in the fucking head. Can I shoot the horses on the road? I guess I can't. How about them apples, bitches? Oh, so pissed off right now. So having a problem. Really? Like, really? Oh. Pissed beyond bejesus belt. Let's just fuck this right up and say, screw you all, you're doing me no good. And there you go. Blew myself up. Maybe stand a little further away when you're doing that. Those things have a short fuse and quite a devastating radius. So I was on a mission, restart mission. You had me drop this near this abandoned house. That was the mission? Drop it near an abandoned house? Am I supposed to telephone somebody after that? Bastard. Bastard. So yeah, we're just going to jump right back into that mission and find out where the hell that went wrong. But I know for a certain fact that both of these guys out here need to have some little talking to. Where's my horse? I turned my goddamn radar off for some reason. There we go. Horse weapons. No, horse weapons. Ah, got it. Got you. This guy giving me grief. So much for the dead eye. Ooh! And just like that, outnumbered. This will happen a lot. I went for the first couple hours without dying once. I thought that was pretty amazing until I tried to take down a bear. And no matter how many shots I pumped into his face, he was still able to maul me like a poor depiction of Leonardo DiCaprio. Ah, wrong one. God damn it. So many buttons. If you don't get confused with that, you're going to be a stronger man than I. No, bitch. Bow him. Why am I not shooting? You cocksucker. Like, for serious, like. This pisses me off more than you can know. Sometimes you can't even talk to people or continue conversations for no reason. I'm right next to this guy. I'm trying to aim at him and shoot, and nothing fucking happens. You better fix these goddamn glitches, Rockstar, because this is some bullshit, Jack. Not enjoying this. I should be able to shoot arrows until I am completely out, and I was not, because there was one in my bow, goddammit. Just such a son of a bitch sometimes. Glitchy, maybe. Buttons, possibly. But finding out exactly what works for you and what you need to do in a particular situation is definitely a trial and error kind of thing. Dead-eye him. Now, even if I run into a situation with guns, I should still be able to shoot these fools. There you go, it's working that time. Oh, look at that! Steve Martin'd his ass. If you're not a millennial, you're not going to know what the hell I'm talking about. Run him over with your oily asses. There we go. Alright. Back on track. So take this to that location. Done. Easy enough. I don't know why you had to give me so much trouble with my goddamn arrows before. You saw me holding that button and aiming and shooting, but nothing happened. To no result. Clicky, clicky. Come on, you son of a bitch. This thing is loaded. As much oil as Rosie O'Donnell's carrying around with her. So heavy. Ride, bitches, ride! So, losing track of the mission objectives. Terrible, terrible waste of time. I haven't played this for a couple of days. So, whatever John Marsden said to me had something to do with leaving this shit at that cabin. Get up. You pathetic excuse for a pack mule. Don't care about your cankles. Let's go. It was a speed bump. So there's this lousy cabin I'm supposed to leave this at. I think he said something like, leave it there. Maybe wait until a specific time. Blah! There we go. It's there. What the fuck do you want now, John? Am I supposed to call you on the cell phone? Just seeing if it was reset here. Yeah, it was. It was reset. All that shit I did was lost. Doing it again, Jimmy. So, make sure to reloot after death if you don't think it's saved in the 10 minutes you allotted yourself between save points. Searching. No cigarettes for me, thank you. I don't care what else is in here, I'm done. I'm done with this fucking place. I left it where you wanted me to. Now what, John? Am I supposed to meditate for a while? What? Fucking what? Missions. Cornwall Railway. But that is done. Fucking finished. What do you want from me? Pissed off. Pissed off. Now what? Am I supposed to do some smoke signals to that fucking prick? Annoying. Yeah, sometimes I don't even like to do missions. Just wandering is more amusing than this crap. And then when you do missions, sometimes you're so heavily restricted with what you're able to do. Like, I wanted to kill the kid of my ex-girlfriend when I found him with a cult on the fucking mountaintop with turtles all over their canvas clothes, burlap sacks. I just wanted to shoot him. Just be like, family is blood that you drown in. Blood's thicker than water, they say, but you drown in it faster, so I just wanted to kill the little prick. Turned out he tried to commit suicide after giving me a long chase, and then I brought him back to Sis, and he's probably still a prick. So yeah, no satisfaction. I could have turned down the mission, but what fun is that? And now I'm here wondering what the hell to do with this goddamn cart of oil, like I was told to leave it at. Can't go to story. Doesn't tell you what the fuck to do next. Progress, is that maybe the mission selection? Is that the mission selection screen? What the hell are the missions? Nothing. So fucking annoying. Yep. Right. Sure. Money behind things. Roger. He's a terrible artist and a horrible dictationist. So annoying. Am I supposed to fast travel to my camp now and get John Marsden because he's a fucking cock whore? Am I supposed to advance time, perhaps? So annoying. An easy way to be able to get into your mission selection screen would be a very big thank you from me, but no. And this is why these videos need to be heavily edited to be able to have a good video for you to enjoy thoroughly. Because there's so much downtime, so much obscure direction that you may or may not need to take. Don't know. Straight don't know what to do next. Fucking asshole. Well, maybe I'll just make camp for the night. Cannot set up camp right now. Motherfuck nuggets! I really just want to destroy this goddamn oil rig here. Is there any way to access mission? It's leaking like a sieve. Pissing all over the place. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Now what, asshole? Am I supposed to circle this burnt shack? Burn it again? Why are you moving so goddamn slow? It seems like when I'm near a town, it's like thick molasses in the wintertime. Am I supposed to burn the shack? No quick reference to figure this out. Please somebody chime in. No quick reference to figure out what the fuck to do now. Just lit a circle around this joint. Get the fuck off. I am aiming weapon. Yeah, is that a good signal? Is that a good enough signal for you, John Marsden? Get your fucking narrow ass out here. Dick. What do you want? Don't give two shits about what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. This is a goddamn waste of my goddamn time. Fuck you. All of you. Fucking motherfucker. Barnes. Hey, look at that. Maybe I'm a little closer to where I need to find this tree with the stuff in it. The Jack Hall Treasure 3. That looks like a three-peak mountain right there. Maybe the wrong angle though. Do I need to put wagons at 3 different locations for that colossal prick? I don't know. One of those is pulsing. I'm going to go to that one. We're going to go to the M. See what's happening with that. Because recollecting what the fuck my mission objective is errant at best. Like I said, unless you want to lose the horse you spent so much time petting, and grooming, and feeding, make sure you have some horse reviver on you at all times, like 6 of them. Need to go to a town and replenish my ammunition as well. I'm not killing enough dudes and looting their corpses. Ah, colossal bitch. The fuck do you gotta do to get your horse moving? Horse. Stamina. Move it, bitch. Holding down the options button will pull up your map immediately. I don't know what the point of not pressing a button real quick to get it activated is going on. Who the fuck is Micah Bell? Whatever, dude. I'm coming, bitch. You follow the red line, you're a goddamn pansy. Goddamn pansy, I tell you. There are shortcuts and life is short, so you should take them. Your horse is smart enough to stop if you come to a precipice. But he's not smart enough to find this the clearest path, apparently. There we go, look at that. Look at that, save some time. So there's smoke in the distance. That could mean just some random dude's camp, the equivalent of a bum out here. It could be a bandit camp. Looks like one tent. It's probably just some random dude. And he'll be like, get the hell out of here, and point his gun at me. Because he doesn't want me to steal his... whatever the hell it is he has. I don't even see anybody. Well, if he's out hunting or something, why the hell ain't you watching your fire? It's a hazard, man. It's a hazard. Craft, cook, take. Booze. Kentucky bourbon. It's gotta get some fish. Carcass. Ah, we're good. Nothing for me, man. I'm out. I will leave your crap to yourself. So much to do, so much to see, but so much open space. You rarely know exactly where to look to find that good shit. It just kind of happens to you. chasing bounties, I found quite a bit of random homesteads and abandoned shacks. Would have otherwise walked by. There's a place with a tree fall, and I fell right on it and just crushed it, looked like. And there's a place with a meteor that crashed into the roof and like just totally just disintegrated 3 people. Not disintegrated, their guts and limbs were laying everywhere actually. But that was kind of cool. This guy playing with his dog. Like, what's up, partner? I'll put that away.
Okay there?
Nice mustache. He's cool. He greeted me appropriately enough. Who's yelling? Who's calling out in pain? Thank God for stereo. Oh fuck. Ouchie, man, you setting a bear trap there. Oof. Ooh, man. You're gonna lose that one. Do me a favor, don't step in it with your other leg out, huh?
Done for you, saved me. Thank you. Take something from my back for the trouble. I'm gonna take a minute now.
From your horse bag? What you got? Search saddlebags. You know, I understand that your master just had a little instance, but now he's gonna have to walk home. Motherfucker. Kick me. Maybe he's gonna have to limp home. Who witnessed me? The guy I greeted earlier? Listen, buddy.
You get back here right now. Come on, man. Don't do this. Just shut up, damn it. You're about to get hurt now.
Pulling a gun on me and you refuse to cooperate with my threats. Dog too, motherfucker. Anybody else want to claim animal cruelty? Didn't think so. Moral of the story? Your master gives me permission to search your saddlebag. You don't kick me, I kill you. Keep your goddamn mouth shut. This guy's doing pretty good without his horse, tell you the truth. It's a flesh wound. Cinematic camera. What the hell is this now? Big old camp.
You lost your mind? Why don't you just back off?
Eat a dick, sir. An unwashed, uncircumcised cock. Hello, foreman.
Hey there. Can I help you? Just taking a look.
We're with the Appleseed Timber Company. Head foreman. They're getting started on this site, but we should have some fine Big Valley lumber for sale very soon if you're interested.
I'll keep that in mind.
We should be further along by now, but what can you do? Look at these dolts.
Yawn! I'm gonna have to do another video of this where I do nothing but missions and just go from one to the other. But, man, I gotta get some editing software if I'm gonna try and get any enjoyment out of my videos with this. This is such random occurrences of awesomeness and boringness. And those are some highly stretched out instances. So that's it for this video. Yeah, fun sometimes. You really have to have a lot of time to devote to this. And then things will happen if you persist. But yeah, that's what it is. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a lot of nothing. So, getting back to it later. Thanks for tuning in. Check out my other videos. They're a lot more action-packed than this, I don't know, constant